A couple of weeks ago, I was speaking to a head teacher, and they've got a provision that they've recently set up. The SENCO is currently leading it, and she's doing such a good job. The head teacher doesn't want the rest of the students in the school missing out. So what they're hoping to do is to release a bit of the time the SENCO is spending on the provision, and have her split her time between the provision and the mainstream classrooms. So they're looking for an SENTA, somebody who can kind of step in, support the children in the best way possible, but also be there to manage the day-to-day running of the provision. And I had somebody contact me, and it was somebody I actually messaged on LinkedIn about a year ago saying, look, if ever you want to have a conversation, if ever you want to pick that up, know where I am, don't hesitate to get in touch. And sometimes you send this kind of message, you don't hear anything back, and that's fine, people aren't always looking. But anyway, earlier this week, she did get in touch, and it was really quite strange because she was messaging and she said, look, I'm going to be available in the next couple of weeks. I've just finished my level 3 teaching apprentice. I'm going to be looking for work. And we got chatting over the messages, and then we jumped on a phone call, and it turned out she was exactly what this school was looking for. She was available, she would start pretty much straight away. She had all the experience she was looking for. She sounded great on the phone, really enthusiastic, really passionate about supporting students with additional needs. She had everything going for her. And she's about 5 minutes away from the school. And yeah, I'm not saying that luck isn't involved with this, because it is, and a big part of it is quite lucky that she happened to message back or reply to my message at the time that the school was looking. But what I can also say is that I was very, very clear in my mind in the kind of person that we were looking for. We'd spent and invested a lot of time speaking to schools, being the head teacher, just ensuring that we had complete clarity on what the role was, the responsibilities, the expectations. And what that means when that happens, it allows us to kind of see these opportunities for what they are. So when somebody messages us, you know exactly what it is you're looking for, and you know that they're a great fit. So you're not missing that opportunity. Whereas other people may have just seen this as another teaching assistant or another person potentially looking for work in the next couple of weeks. I knew exactly what it was. I knew the experience that we were looking for, so I knew the questions to ask, and it just worked out as a great fit. So we got the candidate into the school, they had an interview, did a bit of a lesson observation, things going really well, and the school has since offered the placement. And it's just such a kind of perfect scenario. It doesn't always work like that in recruitment, but although there is a large element of luck in it, I think also it comes from that clarity in knowing that we understood the role, the expectations, what the responsibilities were going to be, so we could recognise the opportunity when it came knocking. But anyway, listen, I hope everybody is good. Have a great weekend, and we'll speak soon.